Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we're going to do a Q&A. We can talk about Silver Fox, we can talk about Crawler, we can talk about me, we can talk about all of it. So let's get started. I'm editing my video and I'm realizing that literally probably at least a whole 2-minute frame of me answering some questions did not get answered or it didn't get recorded. Colorado XJEEP asked, how do you like being a part of the Crawler tribe? I freaking love it. I know that there's this weird stigma around being a brand ambassador, but honestly you just have to really embrace it and love it. We work with multiple companies, we get some discounts and things like that, and truly I just enjoy the people that I get to meet and hang out with and you know, be Instagram friends with, and sometimes I'm even friends with them in real life too, because we get to meet at events. Favorite things you have from Crawler? Almost every single tank top I own is amazing. They're so soft and I love them. And my Oakley bag. I literally do not go anywhere without that thing. Why so damn cute? Girl, filters. And it goes through literally 60 pictures before I pick one. How's the housing market in Texas? Because your girl's looking to move there at the beginning of next year. Don't come to Austin and don't go to Houston. Gross and grosser. I'm a Dallas-Fort Worth girl through and through, and honestly I wish that we moved back there. Some just reasons why we're here, but I want to go back to Dallas so bad. All right, Josette Sims asked, how long have you had your Jeep and what's your favorite thing to do in your Jeep? In September, I will have had my Jeep for 2 years, and my favorite thing to do in my Jeep is literally just travel, see friends, go to events, and obviously the best thing is wheeling. I've really learned how to push myself this year and fully immerse myself into wheeling and rock crawling rather than taking easy little trails and mudding, and I'm so into it. Beach Please JK, which is Terry, will Crawler ever make a pop socket? Fun fact, we did at one point. I think they just stopped selling them probably about 6 months ago. They did really well. It's just that, sometimes you just gotta change things up. What is your favorite mod? My favorite mod is hard. Two things that are literally my favorite are my Mamba off-road alloy wheels. They're 17-inch M17s. They just make the whole Jeep. I freaking love them so much. And then also this, my HikeIt. And I talk about this all the time, but literally it's changed my whole driving experience. Just the way that I drive my Jeep, the way that I wheel my Jeep, the way that I do anything in my Jeep, honestly, it's just been a super life-changing, Jeep-changing thing that I've added to it. I have a discount code for this. You can use JESSJEEP, JESSJEEP, and save some money. Get yourself one too. They have amazing customer service. It's super small, super easy to install by yourself, and I mean, it's at a great affordable price too for what it is. All right, Megan.jks asks, do you have any other plans for your Jeep? Yes, but things are on hold for a while. Of course, I have plans. I just, we have 2 Jeeps, so it's kind of just a trade-off, this, that, blah, 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 blah. So you know, things take time and a lot of money, and I'm getting to the point where things are taking a lot more money now, so I'm slower to get them, but I'm also not in a rush, so it is what it is. And if you could go wheeling anywhere, where would you go? I would go to Roush Creek and Doe Valley in Pennsylvania because I have loads of friends up there that go. It looks like so much fun. It looks so awesome. And I've just been wanting to go there for like a year now. So hopefully I can go to Bantam next year and get to go there. Otherwise, I would just love to go back to Moab. I would literally be at Moab all the time if it wasn't so freaking far away. I just love Moab. It changed my whole Jeep experience, my whole wheeling experience, and that was like a big thing for me. So okay, Colorado XJ Jeep her also asked, are you ever gonna come to go to Colorado so I can take you to all these mountain views? Girl literally has like the freaking best pictures of Colorado. I'm obsessed. If you don't follow her, you should be. I'll put her Instagram link right here and also in the description. And you know what? I would love to. I think this next year, whenever we go to Moab for EJS, I really want to try and like take an extra couple of days and like go, you know, to some of the super popular ones or the badges. But this year they've been like so snowed out for so long, you know, it just wasn't there. Where would you wheel if you could go anywhere to wheel? US Air Force YP AF-19. Again, Roush Creek, Doe Valley in Pennsylvania, or just back to Moab. There's so many more trails that I didn't get to do in Moab that I'm going to get done this next year. As many as I am like capable of, you know what I mean? GP Josie asked, how about Texas? Born and raised? Yes. I was born in a city called Haltom City, right around Fort Worth, Texas, North Texas. I want to say I've lived here my whole life, but there was 3 years that I spent in San Diego with my husband, who's in the Navy, and literally was like the worst, I don't want to say the worst 3 years of my life, but it was pretty rough. Mentally, emotionally, I just really wasn't into California. I met a lot of great people and I love my California friends, but I am just made for Texas. She also asked, do you love it? Yes. Have you ever been to the East Coast / Ohio / would you wheel here? I've been to a lot of the East Coast. I've been to Maryland, but I was younger. I've done like the entire South and East, Tennessee. I've never been to Ohio, but I would like to go. I would like to go wheeling there, and I would like to go wheeling with you, because hello, two-door gang. Hakuna Matata JLU, how did you survive a road trip alone with your 3-year-old? So I have been doing road trips with my kid like literally since he was like 3 months old. Because we lived in San Diego, we drove back and forth between Dallas, Texas, and San Diego a lot. Literally from like the age of 3 months. And I did it all year, that first year that he was born. And then, you know, we live in Austin. All of my family lives in like DFW, Dallas, which is about 3.5 hours, 4 hours away. And honestly, the kid spends as much time at home as he does in the Jeep. He was just born that way. He was just raised that way, and he's just used to it. The Mango Jeep Girl, how long have you had your Jeep? 2 years almost. And when did you first fall in love with Jeeps? So, funny story, my ex-stepmom had a Grand Cherokee Laredo when I was little, and I thought it was like the coolest thing ever. I always wanted one. It was like a dark blue color. About a couple months after I had my son, I had a 2015 Jeep Cherokee the KL, and we lived in California still, and my husband got a TJ shortly after that. And I tried to go wheeling with him. I think I've shown that in another video before, but it did not work out. So I kept it for a little bit, but I knew that I wanted a Wrangler. It was just a matter of like, in California, they're super expensive. So once we moved back to Texas, I think like literally we lived back in Texas for like 2 weeks, and I traded it in for Silver Fox. Okay, Little Firecracker TX said, what is the best place your Jeep has taken you and why? I really love Tennessee. Tennessee holds a special place in my heart because it was the first time that I got to meet so many of my internet Jeep friends. And this year, again, will be an amazing place that I'm going to get to meet all of my internet Jeep friends for Great Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion. But at the same time, it's so hard because like going to Moab was such an incredible and like literally like life-changing experience for me as far as like my Jeep goes. So there's that, you know, I mean, me and my Jeep have been a lot of places, but I definitely think that Tennessee and Utah are like literally top 2. Christian Amore X said, how did you get started with this life? Again, I had a Jeep Cherokee, the KL, and then my husband bought his TJ, and I was like, well, that's not fair because I wanted Wrangler first. And then, you know, like a year later, here we are, we ended up here. All right, so Jeep Around Texas, which is Crystal and Nathan, they are local to me. Well, local, they are in DFW, and they're awesome. Love them to death. They also have a YouTube channel. You should definitely check that one out. But they asked a couple questions, so here we go. What's next? What's next for Silver Fox? Nothing. I'm on hold for a while. Zach's Jeep needs some attention. He's getting new fenders for better clearance and so that he can get 35s. He also just got like a whole new, you know, rear end going on. He is about to get lower control arms. So we're kind of like focusing on his Jeep for a while. So it's up in the air. How about that hardtop life? Girl, I'm loving it. Crystal asked when I was moving to DFW, girl, as soon as it's possible. Nathan asked, what is the biggest or most expensive item on your Jeep wish list? Definitely suspension, which is why it hasn't been taken care of yet. You know, I really want like a 3-inch long arm from TerraFlex, Falcon 3.3 shocks, just kind of like, you know, a top tier suspension. And I'm glad that I never spent money on a cheap one, like just to have it. I definitely wheel the crap out of my Jeep as is, like no issue, but we'll get there one day. We will. Crystal asked, what is your favorite event you've ever been to? Great Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion. Oh, hands down, like hands down. It was so much fun. I get to meet so many of my like internet Jeep friends, my crawler friends, like just so many of them. And it's just an awesome event. I wish you guys could come this year. And then last question came from Mangrum CS. Are you coming to Jeep Invasion Pigeon Forge? Yes, I am, of course. That is my next event. I'm like literally buckling down and trying to just like hang out until then because I'm so excited for it. There's gonna be so many great vendors, so many great people, and I'm just really, really excited to get there. So I hope that answered like everybody's questions that you asked, If you have any more questions, you're always able to drop them below. I totally love answering questions. Okay, well, my camera died like right as that last segment went through, so that's cool. I'm just really excited to see my friends, my crawler girl friends, just people that I talk to daily on Instagram. It really is just something that I really look forward to. Not to mention, like I said already, it's a fantastic event. So hoping to see some great vendors, meet some great people, just, you know, enjoy Tennessee because I do love it. I forgot what I was gonna say. Nobody's mentioned it yet, but I took off my light bar. Funny fact, it hasn't even worked in a while. I finally just got to taking it off because it sucked. There's my camera. That's dead. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you have any other questions. Hey girl, hey, how you doing? And just keep looking out because there's more coming.